Have you ever walked into a room full of laughing people and felt like you're watching from behind invisible glass? Like no matter how hard you try, you just don't fit? You're smiling on the outside, but inside, it's this quiet ache, like you're the glitch in someone else's perfect code. If that's you, you're not broken. You're not weird. You're part of something deeper. Today, we're diving into the psychology of people who never fit. And listen, I'm talking to you, the one who spent years wondering, why am I always the odd one out? We'll unpack how childhood bad experiences, crappy parenting, a lack of real love, and hidden trauma wire your brain to feel this way forever. Stick around, because understanding this could be the key to finally feeling like you belong. Hit that like button if this hits home already, and let's jump in. Who are the never fit people? Picture this. You're at a party. Everyone's vibing, sharing inside jokes, pairing off effortlessly. But you're orbiting the edges, analyzing every word, wondering if you said the wrong thing 5 minutes ago. Sound familiar? Psychologically, we call this the eternal outsider or misfit archetype. It's not just shyness, it's a core identity shaped by early life. Research from the American Psychological Association shows about 20 to 30% of adults report chronic feelings of not belonging, linked directly to adverse childhood experiences. That's you, me, maybe half the people watching right now. But here's the hook. This isn't random. It's a survival blueprint etched in your brain from day one. And it starts in childhood, where the seeds of never fitting get planted deep. The childhood roots, bad experiences that stick. Let's get real. Your childhood wasn't a highlight reel. It was a battlefield of bad experiences that taught you the world isn't safe. Maybe it was constant moves, schools where you were the new kid every year, or playground bullies who made different feel like a curse. Fact, a 1998 study by Vincent Felitti on adverse childhood experiences, ACES, found that kids with 4+ traumas, like neglect or household dysfunction, are 12 times more likely to attempt suicide later, and 7 to 10 times more prone to alcoholism, depression, and yes, social isolation. Why? Because bad experiences flood your developing brain with cortisol, the stress hormone. It rewires your amygdala, the fear center, to scan for rejection 24/7. I get it. I've felt that hypervigilance. You're not paranoid. You're protecting the kid inside who got hurt too many times. Those early wounds make belonging feel like a trap. Bad parenting, the blueprints we never asked for now. The gut punch. Bad parenting. Not they did their best. Bad. I'm talking emotionally absent, critical, or chaotic homes where love was conditional. Dad yelling, "Toughen up." Mom too checked out to notice your tears. Sound like your house? Attachment theory pioneer John Bowlby nailed this in the 1950s. Secure kids get good enough parenting, warm, responsive, consistent. They grow up expecting connection. But insecurely attached kids, from avoidant, parents ignored emotions, to anxious, parents unpredictable, they learn people are unreliable. Harvard's adult development study, tracking people since 1938, shows those with poor early bonds struggle with intimacy lifelong, always feeling like they don't fit because deep down, they never learned how to. And the stats? Kids of authoritarian parents, high control, low warmth, have 2.5 times higher social anxiety rates per a 2019 meta-analysis in Psychological Bulletin. You weren't taught to fit, you were taught to survive alone. That's why groups feel like minefields. But knowing this, it's your first step to rewriting the script. Lack of love, the silent killer of belonging. Here's where it hurts most: lack of love. Not grand gestures, I'm talking the everyday stuff. No hugs after a bad day, no, "I'm proud of you," just because. Emotional neglect is sneaky. It's an ACE too, linked to 40% higher depression risk in adulthood, per CDC data. Without love, your brain defaults to self-reliance. Neuroscientist Louis Cozzolino explains in The Healthy Brain how unloved kids develop a lone wolf neurology. Lower oxytocin, the bonding hormone, higher isolation instincts. You feel alien because you were starved of the mirror that says, You're worthy as you are. If you're nodding, tears in your eyes. I've been there. That void makes every room feel empty. But here's hope. Love can be learned later. Trauma, the invisible chain. Trauma seals the deal. Not just big T, like abuse, but little t, the chronic drip of chaos, verbal put-downs, family fights, instability. Bessel van der Kolk's The Body Keeps the Score shows trauma hijacks your nervous system, trapping you in fight-flight-freeze. Socially, you're frozen, observing, not joining. Facts: PTSD from childhood trauma triples outsider feelings, per NIMH studies. Your polyvagal nerve, social engagement system, gets stuck in shutdown mode, making eye contact or small talk exhausting. 1 in 6 adults has this wiring, always scanning for the next abandonment. It's why you ghost groups or sabotage friendships. You're not bad at people. You're trauma-proofed against hurt. Brutal but true. Why this makes you powerful and how to heal. But wait, never fitting isn't a curse. It's a superpower in disguise. Misfits like you innovate. Think Elon Musk or Frida Kahlo, outsiders who change worlds. Your empathy? Off the charts from surviving pain. Heal by rewiring. Therapy, EMDR for trauma. Build chosen family. Practice micro-connections. Studies show consistent belonging cuts anxiety by 50%. You can fit on your terms. Cole fam, if this resonated, you're not alone. Drop a comment. What's your never fit story? Smash like, subscribe for more raw psych breakdowns, and share with that friend who needs this. You've got this. See you next time.